Hey everybody, it's Moody Boo again, and I'm here to give you my top 5 favorite line perfumes that I have in my collection. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail on each one of these, and they're not in any particular order because I like them all for different reasons. But the first one I'm going to give you is, of course, I have to have a Hilde Soliani in there. She is my perfume goddess, and this one is Freshissimo. Freshissimo is based on an herbal iced tea, and I really do get that, but it's almost more of an herbal lemonade, in my opinion. Now, the notes are very simple. It's sugar, ginger, tea, and lime. And I'm not saying that lime is the predominant note in all of these perfumes, but you definitely get lime in there, and I'm really into that this summer of 2017. So I've just been craving lime perfumes. And this one is all about ginger and lime, sweet ginger and lime, in my opinion. I don't get much tea out of it at all, but I love it. Longevity is really good on it. It projects really well. It's mid-range, I would say, in price, because for me, inexpensive perfumes are usually under $100. $100 to $200 is about mid-range, and then anything over $200 I consider expensive. So this is mid-range perfume, and I would say that it lasts on my skin easily, even though it's a freshy kind of a perfume, a good 8 to 10 hours on me. So that is Freshissimo by Hilde Soliani. And like I said, these aren't in any particular order. My next one I want to talk about is an old staple of mine I've loved for years and I still love, and that's Coney Island by Bond Number 9. The notes on it are melon, guava, tequila, and lime. Middle notes are caramel, cinnamon, and dark chocolate. Base notes are sandalwood, musk, vanilla, and cedar. And I know that sounds really bizarre if you've never smelled it, but it honestly smells like a citrusy drink, like a margarita or something like that. But then it's a little sweeter than that. And when it dries down, you get more of the sandalwood and the woody notes. But I don't get a lot of dark chocolate or cinnamon out of it. I guess it just gives it kind of an edge, softens the edge of the margarita. And it's a beast. So 2 sprays is all I ever use on that. And in the summertime, it will last me all day, 10 hours easy. And this can be mid-range to expensive depending on the size of bottle that you get. Sillage is excellent in it as well. So that's Coney Island by Bond Number 9. Another one that I really love, and it's much more inexpensive, is Cedrat Enivrant by Atelier Cologne. And this one is a fairly recent one purchase of mine, but it's been around since 2013, and it's citron, lime, bergamot, mint, basil, juniper berries, tonka, vetiver, and eleni. And this one is probably the most polite out of all of my lime-based perfumes. You really do get a lot of the citron, but the lime and bergamot come into the mix pretty quickly. There's a hint of mint that makes it kind of cool. I don't mean awesome. I mean, temperature-wise, it gives it the effect like it's a drink on ice. Then the basil and juniper berries give it a little bit of spice. I don't get much tonka, but in the dry down, I do smell the vetiver. Sillage is pretty polite with this, maybe arm's length at best, with about 2 to 3 sprays. It lasts on my skin anywhere from 6 to 8 hours. So it's really good. It's one I wear to work quite a bit. And that's Cedrat Enivrant by Atelier Cologne. And like I said, these are not in any particular order. Another one, and the last one, or the second to last one I'm going to talk about, is an old staple of everybody's, and it's Virgin Island Water by Creed. This one everybody already knows, but I'll just go ahead and give you the notes. white bergamot, Jamaican lime, Sicilian mandarin, um, and copra, which is the meat of a coconut, jasmine, hibiscus, ylang ylang, ginger, sugar cane, musk, and white rum. And it really does smell like almost a pina colada citrusy kind of a cocktail. It's also another potential beast mode. I only do 2 sprays on this, and I usually do it under my clothes if I'm wearing it to work, because it is a creed, so that means it's going to last like crazy. And sillage is all over the place. It just depends on the weather and if it's on top of my clothes or underneath. Love this stuff. Virgin Island Water by Creed. The last one I'm going to talk about is another fairly recent purchase, even though it's been around a while, and that's Guerlain's Aqua Allegoria Limon Verde. It is lime, green notes, tropical fruit, fig, sugar cane, and tonka. And it is lovely. It also has a little alcohol vibe to it, but it's a little fruitier with the fig and the fruit notes in there than the other ones. It's beautiful. It's sweet, but not too sweet. Polite sillage. It's a mid-range perfume as far as the expense goes, and it lasts a good 6 to 8 hours on my skin. So those are my top 5 favorite lime perfumes, and there's an eel right there. I don't know if you can see him, but he's about 4 feet long. He's huge. This is when we went snorkeling in Hawaii. So anyway, I hope you all have a good day, and I hope you enjoyed some of my underwater footage from the Big Island 2017 this year, and I will talk to you soon. Peace.